get paid enough. Oh, they threw mustard all over me.
You won't believe what's happening right now. Jack Doherty is basically getting erased from the internet. One by one, every platform's cutting him off. His biggest moneymaker, Kick, already dropped him. And now there are rumors that Twitch banned him too, even though he never streamed there. Yeah, apparently he got banned just for crashing a TwitchCon afterparty. Absolute chaos. But hold up, it gets even worse. Jack's now reportedly banned from every shopping mall in America. You heard that right. After countless wild stunts, fights, and flat-out disrespectful behavior, malls have officially said, no more. Dude literally turned shopping centers into his personal circus. And if that wasn't insane enough, here's the cherry on top. Jack Doherty allegedly wrote a pardon letter to the President of the United States. Like, what? He's actually asking for presidential forgiveness over this mess. That's beyond internet drama. That's national headline material. Now, here's where things really blew up. In one of his recent streams, Jack brought on Joshua Block, the same guy he always calls when his views start dying. But this time, things went completely off the rails. The stream ended in a full-on mall brawl. You'll see the footage soon, but just wait till you hear this. Jack publicly humiliated Joshua on stream, while people in the background laughed and mocked him. The whole thing felt like a setup. Honestly, wouldn't be shocking if Jack planned it from the start. He's pulled the same move before. Invite Joshua on, stir the pot, and farm the chaos for views. Classic Jack.
Say that!
I'm sorry.
Why?
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Why?
I'm sorry.
Why?
I'm sorry. I'm actually, no, Josh, hop out. Hop out.
Ah!
No. Josh.
Me! No, I'm not!
Josh.
I make more money!
They followed the van.
Yo.
Follow the van, bro. Relax.
I make more money than you!
Josh.
Ah! Ah! Get me a lawyer! Help!
Stop.
Help!
Josh, you have to calm down.
Just relax.
Don't listen to him.
Josh, come on.
Don't
you're better
listen
than this,
to
bro.
him.
But hold on. Things went way further inside that mall. It all started when some random hater showed up and began straight up disrespecting Joshua Block right from the jump. You could see the tension building fast. Then out of nowhere, that same person crossed the line completely. They threw something into Jack Doherty's crew's food. Can you believe that? That one move flipped the whole situation upside down. Jack's squad instantly reacted, and before anyone knew it, fists were flying, tables were shaking, and the entire mall turned into pure chaos. Security couldn't even keep up with the madness as the brawl exploded in front of everyone.
Jailbreak my hall. Yeah!
Dave.
Mustard! Disgusting! Somebody threw mustard all over.
Yo, Josh, let's go.
We gotta
Josh,
go.
Josh.
We gotta go. You.
Dave.
Get me the f out of this country. I want to leave.
Some people might argue that Jack Doherty isn't totally at fault here. But hold up. Let's rewind for a second and look closer at what his bodyguard was doing during all this madness. Because trust me, things start looking a lot more suspicious once you see his moves. Instead of keeping the peace, the guy looked way too fired up, like he was ready to jump into the action himself. What was supposed to be protection turned into pure mayhem.
It's not downloading. I gotta jailbreak my...
You know what's funny? People kept dragging me for calling Jack's bodyguard useless. But look at what just happened. I wasn't wrong. The moment things exploded, the guy just stood there. Not a single move. Not even an attempt to calm it down or protect anyone. He looked frozen while the whole mall turned into a war zone. And honestly, if Jack's own crew can't control themselves, it's no wonder every shopping mall in the country wants them gone. Who would ever let that kind of chaos back through the doors again? This wasn't just bad behavior. It was a full-blown disaster, and the blame doesn't fall on random fans or haters. It's all on Jack and his team. They lit the spark, poured gasoline on it, and then acted shocked when it blew up in their faces. At this point, there's no debating it. This whole mess has Jack's crew written all over it.
Pants are ruined.
But then, things took a turn for the weird. Out of nowhere, Joshua Block started acting off again. Like, really off. No clear reason, no trigger, just strange behavior that didn't make any sense. It was like someone was controlling him from behind the scenes. And honestly, when you think about it, who else could be pulling those strings besides Jack Doherty himself? Every little move Joshua made, every word, every reaction, it all looked way too rehearsed, like Jack was quietly directing the whole thing from the sidelines. Then it all blew up. Security had to rush in, trying to break up the chaos before it got worse. But by that point, the damage was already done. The entire place was a madhouse, shouting, confusion, phones out, cameras rolling. Jack and his crew didn't just cause a scene. They completely destroyed the atmosphere for everyone around. What started as just another stream moment turned into total public chaos. And honestly, it might just be the breaking point for all of them.
Get paying up. They threw mustard all over me. They threw mustard.
I'm trying to Josh, stop. Josh, stop.
They threw mustard at
They
me.
threw it on me, bro. You barely got any on you. You're good. Come on.
That was so much that just happened. Yeah, what just stuck that? Nah, I don't, Tony, I give you five for that. You kept that.
But Jack Doherty and his crew just couldn't stop there. Even after leaving the mall, the chaos didn't end. It followed them straight into the parking lot. The tension kept rising. A group of teenagers pulled out their phones, recording every second, desperate to capture the fallout. And instead of walking away and cooling things down, Jack did the exact opposite. He decided to keep the energy going, this time with help from his so-called OnlyFans bodyguards. Yeah, that's what people are calling them, because honestly, they were glued to him like a personal security team the entire time. But here's the catch. These girls weren't trying to calm the situation. Not even close. They were laughing, mocking, throwing shade at the teens right in front of everyone, turning the whole scene into some kind of circus. It felt like a reality show gone horribly wrong. And you know what's wild? It almost looked like Jack hired them just to keep him safe during stunts like this. But instead of diffusing the chaos, they poured fuel on it. Every laugh, every taunt, every smirk, it only made things spiral faster. By the end, the parking lot was pure mayhem, and Jack was right in the middle of it.
Yeah, and they put that there too. That's crazy. All right, dude, hop in the car because we literally need to just get out of here. There's like cops on our ass, everyone's on our ass, the security's here.
I told him he looks like a mulching hat,
And it didn't end there. Not even close. Just when you thought the chaos was over, a group of teenagers tracked down Jack Doherty and his crew again. Even after the whole mall disaster, as Jack was heading home, they showed up out of nowhere, ready to spark more drama. It was like the chaos itself was following him. Everywhere he went, trouble was right behind. But here's the thing. This moment changed everything. People aren't staying quiet anymore. They've had enough. They're stepping up, pushing back, and trying to teach Jack a lesson. After all the stunts, the fights, the disrespect, the public's patience has officially run out. And now, they're the ones calling him out. But the wildest part? The people confronting Jack aren't even haters. They're his own fans. The same audience that used to cheer him on, now turning their backs on him. It's like his entire fan base has started to revolt, tired of the endless chaos that seems to follow Jack Doherty wherever he goes.
Tony, I want the fan. Tony!
If I was like that when I was a minor, I would actually like.
Don't want to talk to you.
Yo, Tony!
Stop.
They were just asking for a prescription to all our own.
Bro, shut up. Oh my god, I hate kids. I genuinely.
I do want
Nobody wants to fight your dumb.
See, you got a good security. He's good.
Dude, don't even tap them up. Ew.
He's a good guy.
W Glaze.
They literally turned Ivan into a glazed donut. They literally turned Ivan into a glazed donut. Here's your
But if you thought all this chaos couldn't get any more ridiculous, oh, it did. Because guess who decided to make another grand entrance? Mr. Useless himself. Yep, Jack Doherty's bodyguard showed up again, just to do absolutely nothing. While the scene fell apart around him, he just stood there, frozen, like a statue in the middle of the storm. No control, no authority, not even an attempt to calm things down. And now, the internet's roasting him. Clips are everywhere, and people are tearing him apart, saying he's the most pointless bodyguard in history. It's honestly embarrassing at this point. Because let's be real, this isn't security anymore. It's a comedy routine. Jack Doherty and his so-called bodyguard crew have officially become a running joke. Instead of keeping order, they've turned every serious situation into a full-blown circus. And the whole world's watching, laughing, and shaking their heads.
30 minutes ago. That's big game. That's big game. I love you, Dave.
high five.
Dave. So here we are, guys. What now?
I don't know. Maybe we both go our separate ways.
Maybe we do.
At this point, Jack Doherty's entire career has turned into one thing: nuisance streaming. There's no creativity left, no purpose, just pure chaos for attention. And honestly, we need to talk about that. Because some people keep saying, you're just giving him relevance. But let's be real. If no one calls him out, do you really think he'll stop? Of course not. Ignoring him won't make the drama disappear. It'll only make him bolder. And saying, let Jack be chaotic, who cares? That's not an excuse anymore. Because this isn't just about silly pranks or clout chasing. It's about how far Jack's willing to go just to stay in the spotlight. The self-proclaimed clown of the internet keeps stirring trouble, spreading negativity, and somehow still facing zero real consequences. Instead of accountability, Jack's reportedly trying to negotiate with the police, like he can just talk his way out of this one. It's insane. He's gotten so used to walking away from chaos that he genuinely believes he's untouchable. But here's where it gets even wilder. Jack Doherty, yes, the same guy banned from malls and streaming platforms, has now written a pardon request letter to the President of the United States. And he's not alone. According to leaked reports, Soulja Boy, Jack Doherty, and Safari have all sent letters to President Trump, asking for a pardon for Sean Kingston. Each of them tried to frame Sean and his mother Janice as good people who just made a mistake. Jack even claimed he's known them since 2023 and called their case a complex business misunderstanding. But here's the catch. Sean Kingston was already convicted. He's serving 3 years in prison. His mother got 5, both found guilty of defrauding companies out of millions for cars, jewelry, TVs, and more. So just think about that. Jack Doherty, the guy who's been wrecking malls, fighting teenagers, and turning public spaces into chaos, is now defending a convicted scammer. It's almost poetic. The man who thrives on controversy is now trying to shield someone else caught in it. At this point, Jack isn't just fearless. He's delusional. He's testing the limits of what he can get away with, and he's not slowing down. So now the real question is, how long until someone finally holds Jack Doherty accountable? Because the internet's biggest troublemaker isn't just causing drama anymore. He's crossing lines that can't be ignored.